excited because we got a guy who just went to Disney World, one of the happiest places on earth, but he also just ran a marathon, just crossed the finish line. Paul, what's going on, man?
Not much. This was hard, but probably not as hard as having a 4-year-old and a 9-month-old at Disney World in 80 degrees.
I've been there.
Yeah,
I've been there with 1-year-old twins.
Oh, wow, that's crazy, dude.
Yeah, it's nuts.
That's crazy.
We'll talk Disney in a little bit because I love Disney talk, but where are you from? Tell us a little bit about yourself.
I grew up in Wellesley, I was always into running. And
Boston
grew up
Marathon.
Halfway of Boston. I've run Boston once for a charity.
Awesome.
And now I live in Winchester with 2 kids. So, yeah.
Nice. What brought you here to New Hampshire then? What was the point, the goal, the motivation for this race?
Yeah, there's not enough races in Massachusetts that you can kind of rely on the weather being decent, right? I feel like the climate's really changed, and a May marathon I would totally bonk because I'm terrible in the heat.
Same.
So this is like a great race. I mean, I've done some big ones. I like the idea of one that's a little bit calmer on the bike path and more in your own head, and so it was a great race. I mean, it's a great setup. Also, good setup to run fast, which I didn't really do, but I think for other people it would be.
So today, was today like were we racing today? Were you trying for anything specific? Tell us a little bit about today.
My last marathon was a year ago, and I ran just under 4 hours, so I wanted to beat that time, and I actually really was super confident that I would, and I just didn't, so that's okay. But, honestly, I love the training. I like the training a lot more than the racing. Like, the racing makes me super anxious, but I love just running every day and getting out, and you know what I mean? And so, I underperformed the online calculator for my marathon for my 5K time by about 40 minutes, but it's still awesome to just run every day, and this is an energizing environment.
Now, do you ever make it up this way often then? Because you said Mass doesn't have the right races, climate, timing-wise, and everything.
Not really. My wife's family's on the North Shore, but this is only 35 minutes from Winchester.
Yeah, true.
A lot closer than you would think.
You drove up this morning, I'm guessing, right?
Super easy.
Yeah.
What do you? So you grew up in the area. What do you do in the area? Like, are you involved in the community? You ran Boston. You raised money for a charity. What's kind of like your background here running?
I feel like I feel like I'm not super involved in the broader community outside of just taking care of little kids and working. But I work related to the biotech industry on the investing side. So I worked at a lab at Brigham and Women's Hospital, and then this is the biotech at Central.
Erica.
So
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I'm super, I actually really like my job.
Erica should get her resume for him.
Yeah, I know. We have another, the actual co-host. I'm a fill-in today, but Erica is the main, but she does the same thing that you do, I think.
Yeah, we joke because we don't understand. We just say, oh, so you work at a sperm bank. And then she gets a little red, and she goes, no, I don't. How did your race go today? Was there a goal, like a PR?
Yeah. Honestly, it didn't go well relative to what I wanted. I was really trying to average 8:30s, which I ran in training and felt very confident in. Did not really even come close to that, right? I was about 25 seconds a mile slower, but ultimately I'm still, not to be cliche, but halfway through I knew I was not going to be able to do it and felt like SHIT today.
Yeah.
Oh, you can swear on this podcast.
I don't know if you noticed, that's our little logo.
Sweet. So I felt like absolute shit today. But this is a super easy race to drop from, right? You have to go past the beginning.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a mindfuck when you go back there, because I'm my car's right there.
Yeah.
I could just go meet my family. So I'm proud of continuing on and just doing it and
finishing.
Changing the goal for the second half just to have fun and enjoy music and people and stuff. And so honestly I'm pretty happy.
Now you mentioned your family. They're here. Do they come to these a lot with you?
They come, but I don't make my wife try to carry them around spectating.
Yeah.
So the first one I ran was in New York, in the New York Marathon, and she brought my son. It was super insane.
New York City Marathon?
Yeah. That was also a stupid first marathon to do. I got
That was my first marathon, and I was like, this is great.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I thought the logistics of it were a lot. I'm actually going to run it again this fall. I'm excited to run it now that I'm more experienced.
Yeah.
But yeah, they come. But I told her to meet me at the finish because I don't want to worry about her navigating the two of them around like animals.
Right.
So, yeah.
What's next for you? You got any other running events coming up soon?
I think I'm going to do the New York City Marathon again this fall. I'm running for this charity, Tunnels to Towers, which is pretty cool. They support first responder families and stuff like that. I'm just trying to stay consistent, man. It's a good stress reducer.
Yeah, New York's incredible. I ran last year.
Okay.
I ran the best part about New York Well, there were so many, but my favorite first part was getting off the bridge, and this guy sitting next to you was there and gave me a big hug.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah. Wyatt's kind of a big deal. Wyatt's a big social media guy, and he's running. He's done this on his second go around, but he's done 50 marathons in all 50 states in 1 year.
Oh, dude, that's sick.
And now he's on his second go round.
Oh, good for you. How do you have time to do anything else?
He builds the coolest tables in the world.
Okay.
Absolutely,
That's
the
how
coolest
he gets
tables in
money.
the world.
Builds the table, sells them, and then
Sweet, dude.
travels the world.
I'll hop in here.
Yeah, absolutely, guys.
You had great energy out there, dude. You passed me, definitely passed me at one point, but you were all fired up, high-fiving everybody. It was good.
It was strength from God. That's the only way to do it.
Yeah, that's good. That's smart. You got to stay positive.
Yep.
So, yeah.
So real quick, Paul, last thing. I mentioned Disney. You just came back from Disney. You had the
Yeah.
kids. You got the JetBlue ticket still on the stroller.
Yeah.
How
It's
was
not coming
Disney?
off.
Did you do the whole week? Did you stay at the resort?
Yeah.
How was the trip?
Honestly, it was great. We stayed at this wilderness lodge
Yeah.
resort. You know that one?
Yeah.
So we had like a little cabin. You know, the idea was the kids would be in one room, we'd be in another room.
Yeah.
So I slept in the baby's room. My wife slept with my son with the light on still. So, you know, like I said, like this was tough for my body, but that was tougher. For
Yeah.
my body.
It's a good training for a
We
marathon.
had the kids napping at home. We were both sitting, taking turns in the Normatec the day after. Because
Yes.
we were like gonna,
Yes.
fall over. So,
Yes.
but
I'm a
it was
big.
good, man.
I'm
They
a big.
remember it forever. So.
I'm a big Disney fan. I'm happy you got to do that and experience it. Yeah, because she was like, "Oh, he must have flown in for the. Maybe he flew here to get a BQ because this is the 6th ranked national course for BQ.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so it's fast and it's
I'm
great.
more of like a sub 4 hour guy, but that's okay.
Yeah.
We're not all chasing BQs.
Yeah.
We're just out here having fun.
But I'm having a good time. I want to be healthy. And,
Yeah. Where can anyone find you if they want to follow you running the New York City Marathon this year?
I don't know. I think I have a fundraising page. I'm not popular on social media. You know what I mean? I think I have like 13 Instagram followers. But I appreciate
Hey,
the
everybody's
follow.
gonna start somewhere.
Well, good luck with New York. I'm so happy you get the wife and the kids out here and you're
Yeah.
involved, but you're also doing those Disney trips, man.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Thank you,
And we
guys.
really might have to hook you up with Erica, our real co-host, who works in the biotech industry, who just found out she needs to look for a new job. So-
Okay. All right, man. Find me.
Wonderful.
Sounds good.
Guys,
Thanks,
Paul on the On the Runs podcast, that was wicked awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah.